Welcome everyone to another episode of Aleph Zero podcast. I'm your host, Mateusz Gorecki, the marketing manager at Aleph Zero, and today we have a special episode as we dive into this exciting world of crypto and Aleph Zero's branding and marketing. And our today's guest is a guy that joined Aleph Zero together with me. That's Guru, so you can say hi.
Hello, guys. My name is Mateusz Gorecki, sorry, also known as Guru. Not sure where this nickname came from, but
It
sort
sounds
of,
similar.
yeah, sounds cool and similar to my last name, I guess. So yeah, guys, call me Guru here. And here at Aleph Zero, I'm responsible for all the creative marketing and branding activities we're doing here. And today, I hope we've got this fantastic conversation lined up. So let's start.
Yeah, we'll be discussing all the challenges and opportunities that we at the marketing and design team have. So yeah, let's do that. As we know, crypto has taken the world by storm, and marketing in this space has its own characteristics, I'd say. So let's kick things off by talking about the role of design in this crypto related marketing. How would you say it differs from traditional marketing in more like traditional industries?
I believe that in crypto space, design plays a critical role, especially in building trust and credibility. With this whole decentralized and often complex nature of blockchain projects, we designers, marketers have to create those visual elements that simplify the complex ideas that are there. And I think that's the one, not sure if the biggest, but very important challenge we're trying to overcome here at Aleph Zero, basically from the beginning of the project. And yeah,
It's been a while, yeah.
it's been a while. I think we started end of 2019.
I think we both were the first employees after the founders.
Yeah, I think there was like
Maybe Damian and Hans were always
yeah.
around. But yeah, it was what, 7 people back then?
Yeah, I would even say that like I remember like five of us working in this
Yeah,
like
from this co-working space.
weird co-working space, like this industrial building and office. So yeah, it was fun. Not sure if I would like to go back there,
Yeah.
but it was definitely a good start for the project and energy and all the skills were there at the time.
Yeah, we started as a typical startup, I'd say, a long time before the public sale and all that.
Yeah,
But let's leave the past for now and talk marketing
sure.
2023. So with
And what's ahead of us, right?
yeah, it's ahead of us because yeah, we need to be forward looking here. So you know, we have of course also Brick, our product designer, who made this cool Aleph Zero logo and brand fundamentals.
Yeah, kudos to you, Brick.
Yeah,
You'll
kudos
be
to you.
listening to us.
Yeah, but anyway, I know that you stepped in and you are further developing this because Brico is like 100% focused on products right now. So, any comments on this like clean, minimalist approach to Aleph Zero brand? It does this help you?
So as you said, this clean, user-friendly, and visually appealing branding is definitely a way to go in crypto, and it's very important and helpful. So these projects and Aleph Zero often involve like intricate, like technical and financial concepts that can be challenging for the average users to grasp. So what we need to do, that's my opinion, of course, we have to simplify and visualize this concept through, I don't know, infographics, diagrams, interfaces to basically make them more accessible and understandable to the target audience, to users, to community. I'm sure there are other industries with similar approach because it could be like similar. But what I learned for all these years in crypto, it's a must-have. You cannot, you shouldn't overcomplicate design to make it like artsy. It should be very like crisp and simple, so
But I think,
user can get it
yeah,
right
but
away.
I think in crypto you have those two schools, right? One is really this more like tech oriented, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
ours, but then you have all these apes, pancakes, sushis,
Yeah.
and this fun side of the design. But I think they are addressing a little bit of a different audience than us, right?
Yeah, exactly. I think it all depends on the project you're currently like developing or working on. I cannot like imagine Aleph Zero, being like something similar to, I don't know, some sort of NFT marketplace or
Yeah.
any project that must be somehow like creative. Yeah, so I would say it's all depends on the project that you are in.
Yeah, and its audience, right? So
Mhm.
we were always targeting enterprises and all these like, you
Yeah.
know, huge use cases. But I think we had this conversation at some point that you wouldn't invite a company with strange name, for example, and branding to, for example, European Parliament, right?
Yeah.
And so these are also the tones that we are
Mm-hmm.
hitting, and it goes to trust basically, right? in
Yeah.
in traditional marketing, building trust is important, but in crypto it's paramount,
Yeah.
especially for projects like us. We are new. Some people might not have the trust outright
Yeah.
when they meet us.
Of course, in our case, product speaks for itself, but by, simple and clear branding, I think we can definitely help it. And I also think that consistency helps a lot in such a project. I'm sure the rest of the creative team can confirm that I'm very picky about the consistency, the consistent look in our graphics and in designs. As I said, I believe this is one of the keys that help us to build a great product.
Yeah, because someone sees the graphic and can already say that it's us, right?
Yeah,
uh,
there must be this, overall like feeling
mhm.
and then look and feel, of course.
Yeah, but also we have storytelling to write. Designers have to work closely with content creators and craft narratives that basically will resonate with the crypto community. So how would
Mhm.
you approach storytelling in your design work for crypto projects?
Yeah, I think it's crucial. The story behind either brand or campaign or whatever we are working on, it's very important. It's a main factor, I would say, that makes the design works. Someone once said that the content is king, and I think it's like 100% true. From my perspective and based on my experience, when designing for Aleph Zero or helping with any other ecosystem project or working on any other brand, I always start creative work by trying to understand the project core, the values behind it, anything that is, let's say, unique for the project. And then I use those design elements to tell a visual story, right? That aligns with those principles. I think it's all about making the community, the audience feel like really connected to the project on this like extra level. So it's not about copying whatever story is there or worked in the past in a different project, but it's more about finding something unique, something we can attach to, and bring it to the crowd, right? Bring it on the surface.
Yeah, like storytelling is critical. I think we
Hmm.
both are really picky about our output, so
Yeah.
it's not that easy to go through with some stuff through us. But yeah, as you said, stories are key to everything. Like they are emotional and they are easy to remember. It's not just just about putting anything
Yeah.
uh, out there. But also the stories are connecting us to the audience more because we all basically share these stories. And community engagement is a big deal in crypto. So how would you help to build and maintain this strong Aleph Zero community, especially through visuals that you create?
It's a huge, huge topic, I would say,
Let's tackle
and
that. Let's try at least.
and community is it's very important in the crypto or blockchain space. I think we as an Aleph Zero, we are very lucky to have this active, very like engaged community. Not every project has it, but of course it's
Every successful project has
yes,
it.
of course. But this is it didn't happen like just like this. It's a lot of work that we as a team did, and we're still like working on. One of our main goals is to create visuals that resonate with the community and build this sense of belonging, sort of. So this may involve lots of like different activities such as contents, quizzes, and other community driven content. And of course all these great designs should be funny and digestible by the audience, I would say.
Yeah,
um,
and also I think they need to fit the medium we go with, right? Because we all know that Aleph Zero has this, let's say, more like serious techie look, but some designs are not like this, right?
mhm.
Like with, I don't know, the button game. That
Yeah.
was really, was it off-brand or was it just, for the community? What would you
Yeah.
say? What was the idea with that?
As you know, we were like working on the concept for a while, but we wanted to share it as something fun, right? And something different that will attract users right away. So I think we had both things there. So there was a story, there was this cool idea of the button, and also we sort of, came up with a different approach, like a bit, you know, different design as usual in our and branding, and I think it worked really cool.
Yeah,
Um,
the feedback was quite positive, right?
yeah, yeah, and there were a lot of people playing.
They still
Yeah,
are.
yeah, I think there still are after like several weeks. This shows that you should definitely play with the brand and do something, different once
From
in a while, right?
Okay, so let's shift gears a bit and talk about the challenges you designers face while helping the ecosystem projects. Because to those that don't know, Guru is also helping projects in the EFP and his team, of course. So, how do you balance aesthetics with all these different approaches that we said that you have the brand, you have to build trust, but
Mhm.
then you have to respond to the community? What would you say that's your, you know, advice for those projects in the ecosystem?
Mhm. First of all, I would say it's a delicate balance for sure, and it's also interesting how it evolves, right? Because some time ago, if you would ask me, I would see the entire ecosystem as this like clean, minimalistic set of different brands within, let's say, Aleph Zero library, right? Something like this. But now I know it's not possible,
Hmm.
right? You cannot do it this way, and I'm totally fine with that. So that's good.
I think
Uh,
you are also advising that openly that not every project should go with Mint.
Yeah, exactly. Every single, or maybe not every single project, but most of them were starting at the beginning with very like similar, colors and look and feel as we have in Aleph Zero. Now I'm sure that we need to like rethink it and think of the ecosystem as a sort of, universe of unique heroes, like with different skills and abilities, different looks. We can even compare it to like Marvel or DC Comics, right? That
Mhm.
we have this universe with the totally different elements and the heroes. And I don't even think we need a like sort of common element there. Of course, the only consistency I would look in those is our Aleph Zero logo. And
Somewhere down the
yeah,
website, and yeah.
exactly. Or any like materials they producing. Other than that, you can do basically whatever you want. Just remember about this unique story you would like to tell, right? Do not copy from others, create your own. As we mentioned, I can't imagine NFT marketplace looking the same as, let's say, landing protocol. It won't make any sense. It has to look different, it has to feel different.
Yeah, and it's more
So,
fun than, for example, lending protocol, which is more DeFi or finance related. So what would be the core advice for other developers?
for others, make it simple and significant, right? You have to come up with your own story, and if you have the right product, the good product, it should all work. Of course, the whole branding, the whole story again needs to be consistent. There should be this feeling of trust and well established fundamentals. So that would be my advice, I guess.
Right. So I think we have another probably big topic to tackle, but maybe you can also make it simple. So brands are, of course, they are not static. They evolve over time.
Mhm.
From my perspective, it's also like, you start for example with brand claim, right? You start with something really self-explanatory about what the product is. I believe in our early days it was more like, a layer one protocol that scales, something along
Mhm.
those lines. And it was like plainly simple, not really fun, but you have to make this intro. And then once we evolve, right now we are going with, blockchain minus the weight, which is, I really like it.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's a
and
good
it
approach, I guess.
communicates the same thing, but we have the audience, we can
Mm-hmm.
play
We
more.
can play with in a
Many
different.
brands do that as well, but
Mm-hmm.
what would be your approach in, especially in crypto, because it changes so fast here.
Yeah,
4 months is like 4 years. So
yeah, that's true.
would you change the branding, every 2 months? Probably not.
Let's see. So yeah, if you're asking me if the brand should evolve in the crypto space, I would totally say yes. The crypto and blockchain space, it's wow, it's so dynamic, right? Ever evolving and subject to change all the time. In fact, the very essence of the crypto industry is rooted in like innovation and adaptation, right? And it's happening here and now, like 24/7. Like being with Aleph Zero for over 4 years now, I'm sure we both are seeing this. It's an industry that thrives on pushing the boundaries of tech, finance as we know it. So it's only natural that brands within the space must evolve to remain, let's say, relevant.
Yeah, I think we are going through this way, route where early on crypto was really geeky and
Hmm.
it could have all kinds of things, but right now with this ETFs or TradFi coming, we are getting more serious, right?
Yeah, but it doesn't mean that you need to do the rebranding every
Hmm.
year, right? It's not needed. It all depends on where is your brand at the moment, maybe what sort of new features you're planning, or where is the market right now. So, and I wouldn't change the brand foundation, such as, logo too often, but playing with the different design approach or tone of voice, some change in colors and general look and feel might help in many cases. But it also should be part of the bigger picture that you have, that sort of like roadmap that you have for the project. And of course, supported with the messaging, communication, community involvement, etc.
So what you're saying is basically that brands in crypto must evolve, but carefully, right?
Yeah, especially established ones with some presence on the market already. You can say that evolution is brand ability to successfully navigate the ever-changing crypto landscape. And the nature of crypto industry, like no other, allows us for such flexibility, I would say.
Yeah, that's well said. So let's also discuss the future of crypto marketing and design. As we are evolving, so we have to be one step ahead. So, what would you say that with all the AI coming, what would be the role of designers in this space?
Oh, yeah. Another interesting topic. Yeah, the future is always like exciting for me, but as we already mentioned, I think in crypto it's happening now, right?
Yeah, the future is now.
The future is now. So with all that AI help and presence in digital world nowadays, I think like designers have already started to adapt themselves and projects that they working with to this new AI based tools and use it on daily basis. Let's say like working with VR and AR to create immersive experience in the crypto space. So I think it's happening. And I don't know, like couple months back, you would say, so maybe in like 1 or 2 years that the AI will have such a strong presence.
Yeah, it was so far down the road, and now it's just there. Like
Yeah,
we use it.
exactly. So this is like one thing. And the rise of NFTs, right? Now it's like couple years back, has opened this new paths for artists, musicians, and other creatives. And this marketing is changing, right? It's focusing more on uniqueness, provenance, and digital ownership of the asset. So I would say it's very exciting, and I'm still looking into it because it's evolving, I would say, still.
Yeah, I'd say they are far from that. Especially, for example, when big brands are investing so heavily in like Nike or
Hmm. Yeah.
NFTs give you just so much more possibilities to marketing, new possibilities, revenue sharing, whatever, right?
Also, as the crypto industry expands, I think and I believe there will be a greater emphasis on education to bridge this knowledge gap. The marketers and designers will focus on simplifying concepts into some digestible formats, such as, infographics, explainer videos, and easy to understand, blog articles. And I believe that this narrative will shift, right? So I think like this current crypto marketing is, let's say, centered around this decentralization ethos, the privacy, compliance. While this, of course, will remain, there also will be a shift to narratives around this innovation, the convenience, and integration into everyday life. At least that's what I believe in.
I think also the products needs to change a bit, so they are easier to use. But
Mhm.
education combined with products that are also easy to use, this is probably the way forward.
Yeah, and I think this is, happening even, on our like, field and playground, right? This is discussion we're having here in Aleph Zero. So yeah, I think
Yeah, we are
there's
we are
more to come on
we are
this
we are
field.
even further down discussion. We are just trying to do that.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. All right. So I think that's a wrap. And thanks for joining us. And uh, having this insightful conversation about marketing in crypto space. I hope founders got a lot of insights from you, especially when they will be considering using Mint in their projects and following our branding.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Thank
that's
you.
it.
Thank you, Raku, and thanks to our listeners for tuning in.
Yeah.
If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe.
Yeah, you stole my
and
part.
stay tuned.
Yeah, but yeah, please do subscribe, leave reviews, and yeah, see you next time.